I want to talk about seeking attention because I see, realize, and understand that seeking attention is essentially seeking an energy relationship. In other words, what is an energy relationship? An energy relationship is seeking an emotion or a feeling. An emotion is a negative experience, so if one is seeking an emotion, meaning that one is seeking to conjure up emotional movements within oneself that leads to anger and sadness. But why would anyone want to do that? Thus, for me, it is more of a seeking of a feeling, which is the movement of feelings within myself as happiness, desire, enjoyment, entertainment, and whatnot. Love would be probably the most extreme form of positive energy experience, or a feeling, in other words. Thus, seeking attention would, for me, be the seeking of a particular feeling. Why do I say this? Because I was in the store one day and I saw a particular person with a particular form. And so with the particular form, I formed and created a reaction within myself. And that reaction is essentially the reaction of wanting to be accepted based on how I formed and created formed and created thoughts within myself that led to an inner competition. And it is the competition of intelligence, essentially, within as my relationship to this particular physical form. It is interesting how there are different types of relationships as different types of reactions that come up based on the particular physical body form of the particular individual. This individual had a particular form that conjured up the fear that I might not be intelligent as this particular person, so I wanted attention from them in order to feel accepted, because when and as they give me attention through a reaction to me, such as a smile, then thus I interpret that smile as them giving attention to and towards myself, and I take that smile and I render it as her or him, depending on the individual, showing me some attention, and thus I feel accepted. And so it is simply a point of manipulation within and as the mind. the mind is being manipulated based on particular specific movements that the mind sees as positive or negative. And so within the interpretation as of a movement as positive or negative, that movement becomes accepted or not accepted. And so it is given a value to, which is either a positive or negative value. Thus, a smile, for instance, would be a particular movement done by the combination and orchestra of skeletal muscles and muscle fibers that move in these specific ways that it moves to form a smile, wherein I place value on the orchestra of what is going on that creates the outflow of a smile that I created a value to, and that value becomes locked into myself as a particular judgment, as that person being either nice or whatever. It can lead to a judgment in and as that particular way. So I see within this that that it is a point of self-manipulation to place value on a particular specific physical gesture or movement or sound or voice tonality or words, that one manipulates oneself into a reaction, because what is a reaction but a point of and as a manipulation that leads to a response as a positive or negative response. Positive as a feeling, negative as an emotion. So thus, really, it is a self-hypnosis. So, yes. And so that is the point that I wanted to convey within this particular vlog. Thank you.